Hello, thanks for stopping at my channel. My name is Adele, and if you have not been here before, hit the subscription button below and give me a like. And also give me a comment on how you do that. Scroll to the end of the videos. You will pass other videos, and when you get to the end, you will see where you can leave a comment. And do that for me. I'm trying to grow the channel. Tell your friends about the channel as well. I'm going to be talking about Virgo. Oh, by the way, on Monday through Fridays from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m., phone numbers listed before. You can call me and I answer one question free. And on Saturdays from 10 until 2, I do the same. And also my email is listed below as to how to contact me. Virgo, this is for Virgos from the 23rd to the 31st, the end of the month. You have the Sun in Virgo, you have Venus in Virgo, and you have Mars in Virgo in your first house, which is a very dynamic trio here. It tells me also that a relationship is coming into your life, and you might meet this relationship at work, or maybe somebody doing some service for you, or a delivery person. So kind of look around and see, keep alert as to what's going on if you're interested in a relationship, which I think you will be, and it will be a good relationship as well. I'm only going to be talking about the houses where we have energy, which is planets. And I like to say this, any sign, if you're a 5, a 14, or a 23 birth digit, example, you could be, let's just say, a Scorpio. But if your birthday is on the 5th, the 14th, or the 23rd, this will impact you as well, which means that those numbers are ruled by Mercury, and you are ruled by the planet Mercury, so it will impact your life as well. I see that you're very concerned about your personal money here, and you've been spending quite a bit of money. You look as if you're trying, some of you, to get in business for yourself, which is a good thing if this is what you want to do, because Virgo, your birthright is to be in business for yourself. You don't like working for other people, because you really don't like lazy people either. If they don't want to work, you don't have nothing to do with them. You think everybody should work, and I agree with you as well. If you want, if you want something out of life, you got to work for it, and you don't mind doing that. Your finances are going to be much better as soon as Venus goes into the sign of Virgo. I'm sorry, Venus goes into Libra, which will go into your second house, which will be a little bit later. But things are going to work out well for you then. So whatever you want to go for, you do that. On your 4th house, we have Jupiter in that house in the sign of Sag, which is very powerful because Jupiter belongs to Sagittarius. And we have Cupid in there, which is a trans-Neptunian, which is enlarges whatever is good in this house. I see you're planning on doing maybe a lot of celebrations in your home around Christmas time, and this is a good time to do it. You will have fixed up your house, and you might be doing some of that now. So enjoy. The 5th house, we have Saturn, the South Node, which is like Mars, and Pluto, and I call these the big boys. And this is the house of your children, and it's also the house of gambling, which means you might have been having some challenges in these areas, some of you. Make sure you counsel your children well, because, they could be, not doing what you want them to do, but talk to them. Neptune is in the 7th house, and this is the house of relationships. It is also the house of your doctor and professional people, which means you might be a little bit confused as to some of these relationships. See, when you say relationships, it's just not about personal relationships. It's all relationships and how the people see you too. So sit down and think about what you want to do here, and if these are the people that you want in your life. In the 9th house, we have Uranus in that house, and this is the house of your spiritual. This is your spiritual house and how you want to do things. I think you're going to be making some changes there. And make sure that you know what you want to do, because Uranus is in this house, which means that this will be a drastic change from what you're accustomed to. You might be throwing away all kind of things that you have been traditionally trained to believe. So make sure that you know what you're doing. And if you're wondering what's happening to you, Uranus is saying, I'm going to change everything in this house. I don't want you to believe what you've been believing. So make sure that you know, if you change your church, this is what you want to do. The moon is in your 12th house, your 10th house, which means this is the house of your career, and you want to change in this house. It seems as if you want to get into business for yourself, as we have already said here. So do that. This is a good time to do it, because it's making some aspects to your first house. They might not be the best yet, but they will change as soon as Venus goes into Libra, which will go into your second house, which is going to improve your personal money. In the 11th house, we have the North Node in this house, and this is a good place for this to be, because this is the house of your hopes, your wishes, and also good friends in this house. If they aren't good friends, the North Node here make them good friends, so that's a good thing. So these are people that will come and help you with your career too, and what you want to do. So someone is coming that you don't even know who they are yet, but they're just going to appear. In the 12th house, we have Mercury in that house in the sign of Leo, but it's going to enter Virgo on the 25th, which is going to come into your first house, which is going to show you how to make your plans materialize better. So until that time, remember, the summer is coming to an end, so enjoy as much of it as you can, and may the planets be looking favorably upon you, and have a good year. And so it is.